Hi everyone, my name is Mickey. Today I'm gonna be talking about my favorite top three trade courses in Australia and why are they my favorite trade courses in Australia. I'm not talking about any visa conditions or downgrades as the rumor is going on nowadays for the visa cancellation. So I'll leave that aside for my next video. But today I will be discussing about the trade courses, my favorite trade courses, which could lead to a permanent residency pathway. And with the new changes, not the new changes, but the old prevailing 485 conditions coming back in July 2023. So as you know that from July 2023 you must be in Australia for your 485 visa, and you must fulfill the conditions of the 485 visa as they previously were pre-COVID. So you must have a provisional skill assessment, and you must have completed the course 92 weeks minimum on cry course, and you must also have fulfilled the condition of the training hours, which is 360 for commercial cookery and 460 for other trade courses like carpentry and tiling. So what are the top three trade courses for me today? So what I'm thinking is top of the list is the Advanced Diploma of Civil Construction and Design. Why is this my favorite course? Because you can complete this course more in theory rather than practical training. So it's all done in-house in a training campus, and you can complete this course in 92 weeks, and you do not require a job ready program to get a skills assessment. What is a skills assessment? Skill assessment is an assessment done by an authorized skill assessing authority which gets you eligible to apply for a permanent visa. So you are assessing your skills that you are eligible for this certain visa or this certain occupation that you're applying for. So you must have a skills assessment, number one, to apply for a permanent visa. So the civil construction design gives you a skills assessment of civil draft person, which is on the long-term list. So which also means that you will be eligible to apply for a 485 visa without a provisional skills assessment. Okay, so it is on the long-term list, and in 92 weeks you can finish this course and apply for a 485 visa, get your skills assessment from Engineers Australia without any CDR or without any work experience, and you can get eligible for long-term visas like 189, 491 and 190. So permanent visas and long-term visas, which is 491. The second favorite course that I've listed for you guys today is the ADIT Telecom. So what is ADIT Telecom? Advanced Diploma of Information Technology. So this has been enhanced recently. Earlier it used to be Advanced Diploma of Telecommunication Network Engineering. Now it is a stream of IT. So you will study an advanced, you could either study a diploma for 1 year and then an advanced diploma, or you can go directly into an advanced diploma. There's no prerequisite for advanced diploma. So if you've done your year 12, you can directly go into an advanced diploma of IT. So advanced diploma of IT, make sure you take the major as a telecommunication networking in your advanced diploma of IT, so you could get eligible for the skills assessment of a field engineer or a telecommunication network planner or telecommunication technologist. So you will get eligible for a 485 visa straight away after finishing this course, and you could also lead to a permanent visa with this skill occupation. You do not require any work experience to be eligible for the 485 or for the skills assessment or even for the 189 visa. So if you're planning to apply for a 491 or 190, then you got to check the eligibility of every state, whether they require work experience or not. If you want to book a consultation to check your eligibility in which state you are in Australia, we can always do that. We've got big team of migration and education agents who can assist you with your queries. So feel free to give us a call or WhatsApp or send us an email and book a consultation to check your eligibility and your point test system. Obviously, you need to be on minimum of 65 points to be able to apply for one of these visas, and we can always do a point test for you. Last but not the least, the hot cake today is the course which I have picked amongst all the trades is the Certificate 3 in Cabinet Making and Timber Technology. Why I have picked this course is because number one, you want to stay away from the competition. So when we talk about carpentry or commercial cookery, I understand they're relevantly great courses and there's a pathway to PR. But if you want to avoid yourself from the competition, this is the new course in Australia which has, especially in Queensland, just recently been approved and launched by one of the institutes here in Brisbane. And there's also one institute in Melbourne, I believe. So what is in this course? So you will be studying a 2-year trade course, certificate 3 level. Will you be eligible for a 485? Yes. The course has an inclusion of the training hours required for the provisional skills assessment. So 460 hours are included in the course. So as soon as you finish the course, you can apply for a provisional skills assessment and apply for a 485. It is on the long-term list. The occupation is a cabinet maker. Occupation code is 394111 if you want to check on ANSCO. It is on the long-term list and it has a visa option of all the visas in the long-term list and in short-term list. So you could apply for 491, 190, 189 or even employer-sponsored visas if you got 2 years of work experience as a cabinet maker. You will be required to do a job ready program for a minimum of 1725 hours after you complete the course, but rest assured there's a lot of apprenticeships and a lot of jobs available in this trade, and it is on the long term list. There's a massive shortage of cabinet makers in Australia, and there are no courses available for international students for the last couple of years. So now you have an opportunity to jump into a new course which will have less competition, less students competing against each other, and more job opportunities. So that's why I put it on my top 3 list today. If you have any further questions about this course, you can always contact us, and this course is available for international students and domestic students as well. So domestic students can complete this course in about 1 year time, and the fees would be close to $14,000. And for international students, the tuition fees is about $24,000. So about $1,000 a month. You can make monthly installments. If you are in Australia and looking for a change of course and you are confused which course to take and which course could lead me to a permanent pathway, well, these are my top 3 picks today. So Advanced Diploma of Civil Construction Design, Advanced Diploma of IT and Telecommunications, and Cabinet Making is definitely one of those courses which you can lead to a permanent pathway, because we don't have cabinet makers. There's a shortage of cabinet makers and there was no course available for international students. TAFE was delivering this course a while ago, but they stopped delivering in Queensland, at least that I know of, a couple of years ago, and now there are private institutions who have come up with this course, and you can definitely take advantage of getting enrolled into this course and make your pathway a future pathway towards a permanent residency pathway if you want to stay in Australia long term. A lot of students come back and say, like automotive and carpentry, it's very hard to get a job ready program, to get a job, find a job in the industry, and prepare yourself for a full skills assessment. Yes, that's true. You might be struggling to find a job in an area where there are more employees than the number of jobs available, but I would suggest you to do your homework on seek.com.au or jobnet or Indeed and find how many jobs there are for cabinet makers and what is the current scenario of this industry of civil draft persons and telecommunication engineers. See the number of jobs available on the site, and you will actually realize there's the number of jobs available are more than actually the number of people willing to do it or people available to do it. So I've got a question here. I'll just quickly answer this question before we wrap up and summarize this today. So, MD Shahjahan, I'm currently doing furniture work in Malaysia. I have 5 years of experience in furniture jobs in Malaysia. Yes, furniture jobs, if you have got experience and you've got a qualification, you can always apply with TRA for a skills assessment. Check if you can be eligible for an Australian equivalent skills assessment and apply for jobs. There's multiple jobs available in Australia, and if you find an employer who's willing to sponsor you and 3 years of work experience, we can apply for an employer sponsored visa. If you wish, we can book a consultation with one of our agents to discuss your scenario, do a check on your background, and definitely you can be eligible for employer sponsored or even direct entry visa. So guys, I'll wrap up my video today here, and I'll come back next week with another video regarding the 485 visa in detail, or maybe as you demand, you want to look for a pathway. I can sit down with a Shani Appa or a Suri Appa, and we can discuss pathways or downgrades. The hot topic today on TikTok is students downgrading from master to diploma or bachelor to diploma. We can discuss about that in the next video. So thank you very much for watching this video today, and please feel free to contact us on the numbers below or give us a call, WhatsApp, email, whatever you prefer, and we'll book an appointment to discuss it one-to-one. Thank you.